real thing.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what?
Who's on my team? I'm on Luka's team, and they benching me? Man, what the? They ain't putting me over Mitchell? Dang, bro. That's crazy.
This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean,
that's
with
because
the
I'm a
amazing
rookie. That's
collection
right.
of players we have here tonight. This
substitution
where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. On the floor for the West All-Stars, we've got DeRozan, Mr. Clutch out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Evan Mobley. And it's LeBron at the power forward position.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd. And, man, LeBron's taking things into his own hands with that alley-oop. Really impressive.
Booker the pass to Towns. Dishes it to Williamson. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from LeBron.
And after a furious run, now all of a sudden they're in the lead.
They took their bumps and lumps earlier, guys, and dusted themselves off and are back at it, fighting hard.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. George against DeRozan. Clock at 4. Fades and shoots. West All-Stars with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
It's good.
They're going to have a nice little run here.
The East trail by 3. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Williamson looking to end the run. LeBron with some nice D.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Neal. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Booker against Lillard. Now Booker. He has yet to score. Harden outside. And another miss by the East. We're scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. West All-Stars out in front, up 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. So it's the West All-Stars bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding
they have you on bench that long?
1 half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
I wasn't supposed to wear them shoes.
Substitution.
He's checked in for Trae Young. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Chris Middleton's checked in for Brown. And it's Mr. Clutch in for Donovan Mitchell. On the court for the West All-Stars, Durant is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Doncic, and it's Mr. Clutch. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, down low.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Middleton can't get it to go.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Antetokounmpo. And another miss by the East.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
A big group substitution here for the East. Williamson is checked in for Jokic. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Antetokounmpo. Paul George, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's James Harden in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Then for the West All-Stars, DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Sabonis. James comes in for Kevin Durant. And Lillard subbed in for Luka Doncic. And he slams it one-handed.
DeRozan putting on a passing clinic. Great vision.
1:58 left in the third. Booker looking around. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Bruh.
So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on...
Man, get the out of here.